Welcome to this tutorial on cleaning public areas. My name is Lisa Campbell, and I'll be taking you through key areas of the public area hygiene attendant job qualification. The unit included in this job qualification will equip you with the relevant knowledge and skills to clean and secure public areas. Your job as a public area attendant is a very important one. You play a vital role in maintaining hygiene standards as well as maintaining the attractiveness of the areas that are frequently used by guests. At the end of this tutorial, you should be able to select cleaning equipment and supplies, outline various safety precautions for following carrying out cleaning tasks, describe the purpose and procedures in airing, deodorizing offices and public areas, explain the function of common cleaning agents or chemicals, as well as explain the importance of removing loose dust and debris before carrying out cleaning tasks. Additionally, you should be able to outline the procedure for emptying bins and removing waste, explain the procedure for cleaning various surfaces in the public area, describe the procedure for replenishing bathroom and washing containers, identify types of ceilings, walls, doors, and floors, outline various methods of cleaning floors, and last but not least, explain the importance of maintaining and storing clean equipment and chemicals. Please turn your attention to the following video. Now that you've seen the video, let's get started. Public areas is to be seen by guests of a property. A spotless and well-kept public area sends nothing but a positive message about the rest of the property. Public area is any space within a hospital's operation that is ready. What is defined though as public area will differ among organizations depending on the level of access and exclusivity it wishes to place on an area. For example, a VIP lounge where access is only permitted to VIP customers. You're working in the area, but you may ask yourself, what are some common examples of public areas that I may be expected to clean? Go ahead, write them down. If you have public restrooms, restaurants, lobbies, bars, gift shops, elevators, corridors, gyms, and many more, you are indeed correct. It is very important that the public area attendant prepares for the cleaning task. And in doing so, one should ensure that you bear in mind that you should enter restrooms following the established standards. You should ensure that all toilets and washrooms are properly ventilated before you begin your cleaning task. And in addition, you should ensure that you observe all safety precautions to ensure that you protect yourself and others at all times. And most importantly, you ensure that you work efficiently throughout your shift. Personal protective equipment, otherwise known as PPE, are protective clothing that are necessary in dealing with sharp or dangerous objects, hazardous chemicals, cleaning agents, or working in unhygienic areas. As it relates to hygiene, these personal protective equipment will help to prevent the contamination, will help you, prevent possible contamination from bacteria that is commonly found in your restroom. In addition, personal protective equipment can help to prevent injury resulting from chemical spills, toxic fumes that will be harmful to the skin and the body. Go ahead, ask yourself these questions. One, do I take the necessary steps to protect myself on the job? If you answer yes, go ahead, answer question two. What action do I take to protect myself and others on the job? Think about it. Did you come up with the fact that you secure your working area by placing the appropriate warning signs and barriers? Do you wear the personal protective equipment properly? Guidelines as it relates to safely disposing of garbage? And do you ensure that you're working in a well-lit and ventilated area? Wearing personal protective equipment is very important. You can ask yourself, what should I wear to protect myself? If you have any of the following answers, then you're correct. Uniform. Uniform is the most common worn PPE. Overall, gloves, dust mask, and might I point out right here that dust mask is used to prevent inhalation of dust. Shoes, and this is a non-skid closed-toe shoes. And of course, where applicable, you may need to wear your safety goggles. When performing cleaning tasks, you must use safety signs to advise guests and other employees that the floor may be wet and slippery, and therefore accidents may occur. They are very important and the guidelines for their use must be strictly adhered to. Examples of hazard warning signs used in performing cleaning tasks may include your cleaning in progress sign or your slippery when wet or wet floor sign. Cleaning supplies will vary based on your property and the task to which you are assigned. However, basic supplies will include a toilet brush or swab, cleaning cloths or sponges, your cleaning chemicals, brooms, mop, buckets, and again, your cleaning in progress sign and your wet floor sign. It is of utmost importance that chemicals are mixed according to the manufacturer's instructions. Ensure you know the ingredients in each chemical, as improper mixing can cause serious injuries to people and property. Follow safer practices when mixing all chemicals. Ensure chemicals are combined in the correct proportions and you follow the manufacturer's instructions for applying all cleaning agents. Let us take a closer look at a few cleaning agents. First up is water. Water is the most commonly used chemical. It is used to dilute most chemicals. It is important in the cleaning progress because it is used to loosen and dissolve dirt and grime from surfaces, rinse surfaces, and cleaning equipment. However, you should note that clean water should be used at all times and dirty water should be disposed of according to proper procedures. Detergents. Detergents are chemical-based and can vary in strength. Therefore, it is important to follow the correct dilution instructions when using this type of cleaning agent. Detergents have different pH scales, and it is the pH level of the detergent that informs the user of the type of surface it is to be used on. High alkaline detergents should be used only as directed and only on surfaces they were designed to clean. The surface they are used to clean should also be rinsed thoroughly to remove any harmful residues. Remember that high alkaline detergents can be harmful to the skin. They should be treated with care and spillage should be avoided at all times. Protective clothing, otherwise known as the personal protective equipment, should be worn when using high alkaline detergent. Disinfectants. Disinfectants are cleaning agents that destroy disease-carrying microorganisms. Disinfectants should be diluted according to the manufacturer's instructions. If it is diluted too much, the disinfectant will become ineffective and thus not performing its duties. Disinfectants generally have a strong scent and so are not suitable for use in a kitchen or in a food area. Disinfectants should be used only in the toilet, bathroom, and change areas. Deodorizers. Deodorizers are used to mask or eliminate unpleasant smell. They are commonly found in aerosol cans and can be sprayed sparingly to achieve their aim but not dominate or overpowering. Urinal blocks are also used to mask smells in male restrooms. When using them, follow the recommended dosage range. They don't provide any cleaning function, therefore, you still need to ensure that the urinals are cleaned properly. The following combination of chemicals should be avoided at all costs. Bleach and vinegar. Bleach and vinegar mixture produces chlorine gas, which can cause coughing, breathing problems, burning, and watery eyes. Bleach and ammonia. Bleach and ammonia produces a toxic gas called chloramine. It causes shortness of breath and chest pain. Bleach and rubbing alcohol. Bleach and rubbing alcohol makes chloroform, which is highly toxic. Hydrogen peroxide and vinegar. This combination makes peracetic acid, which can be highly corrosive. Frequency of cleaning tasks. Routine in public areas is divided into daily, weekly, monthly, and periodic tasks. Daily tasks include dusting, emptying ashtrays and bins, arranging flowers, vacuuming areas where necessary, sweeping, mopping floors, removing marks and smears from glass, and cleaning toilet areas, which should be checked regularly throughout the day. Weekly and monthly tasks may include scrubbing or deep cleaning of floors, cleaning walls, light fixtures and fittings, polishing woodwork, including wooden furniture. Periodic tasks, it concentrates on items or areas that do not get cleaned on a regular basis. These are the heavier maintenance jobs such as wall washing, floor stripping, carpet shampooing, flooring sealing, or repolishing and cleaning outside windows. Many of these jobs are done by maintenance staff or outside contractors. Different types of cleaning should be carried out at different frequencies, which are depending on several factors. These include the type and amount of soil that may be present, how busy the area is or how often the area is used, special circumstances such as VIP visits or weather conditions, equipment availability and staff availability, as well as the age and design of the items to be cleaned. Entering the restroom. To ensure that customers receive good quality service, all staff must be polite and helpful at all times. Before entering the washroom, follow the knocking and entering procedure to enter the washroom based on your company's guidelines. This procedure typically includes knocking on the door 3 times and clearly announcing housekeeping. If a customer answers, greet in a polite manner and introduce yourself. Explain that you will come back at a later time to clean the washing facilities to avoid any inconvenience or embarrassment to the guest. If no answer is heard, knock again and repeat housekeeping. If there is still no answer, open the door slightly and repeat housekeeping to make sure that should there be a guest inside that he or she hears you. If the washroom is unoccupied, position your trolley or cart in front of the door or close to the wall at the side of the door, leaving the door open. Then you may begin your cleaning task. When dealing with customers, acknowledge guests present. Greet the guests in a polite and helpful manner by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sure, madam. Maintain appropriate distance, maintain eye contact, and be attentive. In addition, you show interest and smile. You want to show pride in yourself and your establishment. Apologize to the guest should you inconvenience him or her in any way, and always say goodbye when you're leaving the area. What is the difference between cleaning and disinfecting? If you have any of the above response, then you are correct. Cleaning is indeed the removal of visible dirt, grime, and impurities, and cleaning does not kill germs, but helps to remove them from the surface, while disinfecting refers to the using of chemicals to kill germs on surfaces. This is the most effective after surfaces are cleaned. Both steps are important to reducing the spread of bacteria and infections. Toilets and washrooms may include the following: stage basins, urinals, toilets, faucets, knobs, handles, soap dispensers, tissues, and toilet dispensers. Surfaces in your toilets and washrooms are typically made of porcelain or ceramic, plastic, stainless steel, glass, or mirrors. Disposing of waste. Ensure that you're wearing gloves or other protective clothing. Use bin liners. Collect all the bins together. Do not Put your hands in the bin or touch any of the rubbish inside the bin. Remove rubbish by emptying the bin into a garbage bag. Beware of sharp objects, for example, place needles or syringes in a container, wrap broken glass in newspaper, or place the liquid into recycling bins if they're provided. Do not pick up broken glass with your bare hands. Always use a dustpan and brush or newspaper. Use gloves to pick up any loose rubbish. In addition, collect and empty the ashes separately. Ensure that the contents of the ashes do not cause a fire. The rubbish bag must, at the end of the shift, be removed from the trolley and secured by tying the bag together at the open end. The bag must be taken to the rubbish collection area and deposited into the appropriate rubbish. In ensuring that bins are left clean and odor-free, rinse out the bins with clean water and add detergent to wash out the bin. Rinse again and spray with your chemical disinfectant. Replace the bin in your original position and reuse your bin liners according to your purposes guidelines. Cleaning your toilets and washrooms. Typically, washrooms are cleaned using the following sequence: vanity, sink, toilets, walls, fixtures, and finally, the floor. Exercise care when cleaning vanity and mirrors. Clean countertops and basins, removing any hair from the sink, stopper, and drain. Rinse and polish all foam fixtures until they are shine and smudge smooth. Clean mirrors with a glass cleaner. Flush toilet to remove any residue, after which you apply your chemical and you use your toilet brush or your toilet scrub based on your properties guidelines. Use damp cloth with disinfectant to clean the top of the seat, the side, and the lid along with the can. Clean light fixtures and electrical outlets. Dry and buff faucets and knobs and handles. Clean toilets both inside and outside. Paying keen attention to areas around the base and under the rim. Ensure that all dirt is removed. Ensure that soap holders are free from all bits of soap, as well as the dispensers are free from any soap residue. Ensure that urinals and basins are washed as well as that they are sanitized. Dealing with blockages. Debris and other foreign matter must be removed from drains and overflows immediately upon discovery. This potential problem can be overcome by a regular and daily procedure of cleaning and clearing drains and overflows. If a blockage problem occurs, advise your manager or supervisor to take immediate action. Dangerous caustic chemicals can help with slow drain. However, personal protective clothing will be required when using the above chemicals. It is important to remove any debris or foreign matter from drains and overflows for two main reasons. One, to prevent potentially embarrassing situations from occurring, for example, overflowing toilets. And two, to save on costly repairs and maintenance work from taking place. When replacing bathroom and washing consumables, check holders to ensure that the correct amount of consumables is in place. Follow manufacturer's instructions. Put in place correct amount and type of consumables. Arrange consumables consistent with your property's standard, and prepare and post reports as you're instructed to do so. Consumables may include disposable toilet seat covers, toilet papers, paper towels, soap, and sanitizers, etc. Reporting of faults and problems. Problems you may encounter will include leaks and water damage, broken faucets, cracked or broken windows, as well as damaged frames. Completing third reports and reports. Problems have to be recorded. You may need to record the nature of the problem, when it was discovered, who's responsible, and when the problem was addressed. You may be required to prepare and post reports, and information that you may be required to include are the various tasks you performed, the time within which they were done, the types and quantities of supplies used, as well as problems, if any, encountered, such as faulty equipment or guest complaints. Let us take a look at the following video. Mr. Martha, please. I hope you found that video interesting and informative. However, that video is strictly used for illustrative purposes only, and you should always follow your company's guidelines. Okay. Let's more attention to types of furniture. The two main types of furniture, sorry. There is soft furniture and hard furniture. As it relates to soft furniture, you have upholstered furniture as well as sofas, and hard furniture is made from wood, metal, and plastic. What is overwetting? Overwetting is when too much water is applied to an upholstered surface or carpet during the cleaning process. This may result in a musty odor being left behind, which is as a result of the area being remaining damp for too long. The type of fabric from which furnishings are made influences the cleaning process. Therefore, the material should be properly identified before cleaning tasks takes place to prevent damage to the item. Please note that you should always follow your manufacturer's instructions. Nylon and vinyl are the most common stain resistant and they're easy to clean. If the upholstered furniture is tagged with the following symbols, you must observe the requirements. S means that you should clean it with solvent and water. Sorry, clean with solvent only. W, clean with water only. SW with solvent and water. And X means it should be dry clean. When you're moving stains from furnishings, you have to consider whether the stain is liquid or it's a solid stain. If it's a solid stain, then the excess must be scraped off using a dull object before applying any stain removal solution. If it's a solid stain, so it's a liquid stain, then excess liquid should be blotted up, working from the outer edges of the stain inwards so as to prevent the stain from spreading. In addition to that, removing dust from the upholstered furniture or soft furniture. This is done by dusting, vacuuming, or brushing with a soft brush. Removal of ingrained dirt by wet vacuum or scraping is also done. As with the cleaning hard furniture, wooden furniture are made with a high gloss or matte finish. This determines its resistance to abrasion during cleaning and the type of cleaning agent that is to be used. When cleaning furniture with the drawers should be emptied, cleaned, relined, and restocked according to manufacturer's instructions. Let us take a look at types of walls. Walls are typically made from concrete, board, or drywall. Walls should be washed from bottom to top. However, they are dusted from top to bottom. Types of doors. Types of doors include wood, metal, and glass, or a combination of these. Types of ceilings. Ceilings are typically made from concrete, hardboard, or gypsum. In the example here, we are seeing a gypsum tile. Cleaning drape. Drapes may be cleaned in the hang position or may be taken down for special cleaning and sent to the laundry. Special cleaning of drapes may include stain removal and application of special treatment. Steps in cleaning drapes. One, always check the condition of the drape. Check the type of fabric it's made from. Use a feather duster to remove the dust or vacuum. Open one side of the drape. Remove the drape from the wall using one hand. Pass the vacuum over the lined area of the drape in the direction that the fabric is sewn. In addition, the teeth on the right side of the drape. Close that side of the drape, then open the other side and repeat the process. Always inspect your work and reposition the drape according to the technical standard. And lastly, check and replace your cleaning equipment. Please note that before cleaning, you should check for stains, dirt, or the need for alterations. Light persons may only need shaking while others may need to be cleaned. After the duster may be used for cleaning daily. Of course, a drape should always be repositioned according to the properties procedures. Clean and disinfecting telephones and touch screens. Spray disinfectant on a dry cloth and clean telephone mouthpiece, earpiece, and the telephone instruments thoroughly. Repeat the same procedure on all phones and telephone receivers, even on the fax machine. Wipe up screens and remove fingerprint marks using the recommended microfiber cloth. Cleaning slurry handrails. Remove cobwebs, dirt, and other unwanted soil before cleaning the handrail. Apply cleaning solution and wipe the handrail. If mild detergents are used, and wipe the handrails with a wet cloth to rinse away any residue that may be left behind. Cleaning glass surfaces and windows. Spray windows and glass surfaces with a proper cleaning solution. Use a squeegee and pull down from top to bottom. Overlap each stroke lightly to remove all water or cleaning solution. Always use a lint-free cloth, use a microfiber cloth to wipe the glass surface so as to leave the entire glass surface shiny and smear-free. Vacuuming upholstered furniture. Furniture is to be dusted and all the upholstery is vacuum cleaned. Connect the proper cleaning attachment for vacuuming upholstered furniture. Vacuum furniture armrest, seat back, and the air behind the seat back. Once cleaning is completed, remove the vacuum dust bag and store the vacuum cleaner. Clean and store other equipment and supplies that are in use. Cleaning floors. There are three main classifications of floors: hard, resilient, and wooden floors. Hard floors include ceramic, terrazzo, concrete, and natural stone. Concrete floors are often found in utility areas with great traffic. They are sometimes found in parking areas as well as social areas. They can be finished, they can be painted or sealed. Terrazzo. These are made from marble rubble and they can also be made from less expensive natural stone. Ceramic floors. These are made from a combination of clay, marble, slate, and glass. They are very durable and easy to maintain. Vinegar and water is used to maintain the glossiness of your ceramic floors. Resilient floors. These are linoleum, rubber, vinyl, and asphalt. Vinyl are suited for commercial flooring. The color does not wear out readily, resists most stains, and is a natural noise absorber. Asphalt. Asphalt, they're decay and mildew proof. They resist heat stains, they're fire resistant, and they can be installed over concrete. However, these floors are not used for indoor purposes, but for outdoor purposes. Rubber. Rubber is the most resilient flooring. It absorbs sound and is very durable. Linoleum. Linoleum is very inexpensive, it's easy to install, and it is easy to maintain. However, you will hardly find any linoleum flooring in a hospitality environment. Wood floors. Though these are typically uncommon in a hospitality environment, you still have one or two properties, smaller properties, boutique hotels, that you may find this type of floor. These type of floors are typically made of oak, maple, or cork, or in the local arena, mahogany. They're very susceptible, susceptible, to water damage. They absorb spots, that is, if water or other moisture substances are left on them for too long, it will show, and if it's left on the parquet floor, it may bubble and these are very expensive floors. Typical rules for cleaning floors. Of course, any area that you will clean, you have to ensure that the area is prepared and clear of any obstacles, things that may cause you not to clean the area thoroughly. Where appropriate, you arcade the area or stand to reduce risk to your customers and your colleagues, such as putting up your cleaning in progress or your wet floor sign. Correct chemicals are selected for specific areas and they are applied in accordance with safety procedures. Therefore, you do not use too much chemical in the cleaning solution, which may cause the floor to become liquid, which is a slip hazard. The correct agent has to be used for the floor to be cleaned properly. The frequency of cleaning is dependent on the frequency of use. The more traffic goes through that area, the more often you will have to clean that area. How do we maintain our floors? We typically maintain our floors by dusting, removing dust, sorry, remove dirt. We also apply polish, we remove the polish, as well as we strip the floor when we have built wax. Floor cleaning methods, these include mopping, scrubbing, buffing and burnishing, and stripping and refining. Please note that at no point mops should be used for sweeping purposes. Sweep floor thoroughly, ensuring that no unwanted substance is left on the floor. Or place appropriate signage to one person before mopping the floor. Mop with a damp mop to remove all dust and dirt from the surface. Clean all marble, tile, or wood skirting with a damp cloth. And you want to sweep your lobby floor on a regular basis or when it's requested by the front office team. Ensure that the area maintained with attractive appearance. Let us take a look at carpets. Those carpets are not properly used throughout public area. Most often you find carpets in your meeting rooms and conference rooms. They are typically classified based on their method of construction. The three main sections of your carpets are the base, primary backing, and the secondary backing. Common indicators that carpeting will be cleaned include staining, flattening, and of course, foul odors. There are various methods used to clean carpets. They include Typically, vacuuming is done on a daily basis, depending on how often the air is used. Shampooing, hot water injection, dry powder cleaning, and dry foam cleaning. Categories of carpet cleaning include dry soil removal, spot and stain removal, chemical cleaning, and points to note is that carpet may be successfully treated with ammonia and water to remove stains. Let us take a look at the following video on carpet cleaning. And again, this video is strictly used for illustrative purposes only.
Of all the various types of floor coverings, carpets are the most decorative. They also possess excellent anti-slip properties and are more forgiving regarding falls and breakages. But since carpets are made from a wide variety of materials, we must ensure that the correct cleaning method is used so that we don't damage or shrink them. You need to know about the construction and style of a carpet in order to clean it effectively, particularly if you're going beyond a simple vacuum clean. And remember, as with all floor cleaning, when vacuuming, you should always use safety signs to alert people to the potential dangers of trailing tables and of machinery in use. And if your cleaning involves liquids, keep the signs up until the carpet is completely dry to prevent slipping. Looking at vacuuming first, a commercial upright vac gets best results on carpets, since the brush unit opens the carpet pile and helps lift the dust particles and removes the maximum amount of dirt. A tub vac is one of the most popular choices in the industry, as they are light, very easy to use, and are relatively economical to buy. A spot or stain on a carpet can ruin its overall appearance, so it's important that we know how to remove them effectively without damaging the carpet. A specialist product, such as Jangro Spot and Stain Remover, should be used. Always test the carpet on a discrete area to ensure the dyes used in the carpet fibre are stable and not going to run when a chemical is applied. To do this, spray a white towel or rag with the product and press it into the carpet for 30 seconds, and then inspect for signs of colour transfer. If no transfer occurs, then it's safe to proceed. Start by spraying the chemical onto a clean white towel or rag. Then blot the stain, always working from the outside inwards to the middle, so as not to spread the stain any more as you work. Never spray the product directly onto the carpet, as your aim may not be the best, and never rub the stain, as this might result in the stain being locked into the fibres permanently. And bear in mind that sometimes an old stain may be impossible to remove. Bonnet buffering is a great method to use for a quick and easy maintenance clean of a low-profile carpet and carpet tiles. For this, we need a good vacuum cleaner, such as the Jangro Upright that has a brush on it, plus a slow-speed rotary buffing machine, a carpet bonnet mop, a pump-up sprayer, and Jangro Dry Foam Carpet Cleaner. To begin, thoroughly vacuum the carpet. Then fill a 5 or 10 litre pump-up sprayer with water and Jangro Dry Foam Carpet Cleaner mixed at the correct dilution rate. Pump the sprayer and liberally spray an area of carpet no more than 3 square metres. Any more than this and the solution to dry before you begin cleaning. The nozzle on the sprayer should be set to fan the chemical rather than jet the chemical for even coverage. Place the bonnet mop under the machine in the same way as you would with a floor pad. Then ensure sufficient solution is applied to the bonnet mop using a sprayer or a bucket and wringer. Finally, start to buff the carpet in the area that has been sprayed. Additional solution can be applied using the tank on the machine as required. Work from the furthest point in the room back towards the exit. The bonnet mop should be washed or changed regularly throughout the task, once both sides have been used. Once the carpet is dry, thoroughly vacuum to remove any encapsulated dirt. Extraction cleaning is where a solution is sprayed onto a carpet to capture the dirt, and then a machine sucks up the dirty solution. This method is also called a deep carpet clean. To begin, thoroughly vacuum the carpet. Spot clean the carpet to remove any obvious spots and stains before starting with the machine. Only heavily soiled traffic areas should be pre-sprayed with Jangro Traffic Lane Carpet Cleaner to break down heavy soiling. Then fill the extraction machine with warm water and Jangro extraction solution mixed at the correct dilution rate. Starting from the furthest point in the room, pull the wand back towards you in a slow, steady fashion like this. On each pass of the wand, slightly overlap the previous pass so as not to miss any of the carpet. However, be careful not to over-wet the carpet, as this may cause it to shrink when it dries. Then open any windows and doors to allow as much airflow as possible to assist with drying the carpet. Go on, take a bow, Kirsty. Well done.
Okay, we've come to the end of that video. I hope you learned something from that. We've come to the end of this session. But before you go, let us do a quick recap by answering the following question. Go ahead and look at the quiz. Name 5 cleaning equipment and supplies. Outline 4 safety precautions to follow when carrying out cleaning tasks. Describe the purpose and procedures of airing, deodorizing, and screening offices and public areas. Explain the function of common cleaning agents and chemicals. Explain the importance of removing loose dust and debris before carrying out cleaning tasks. Identify 3 types of ceilings, 3 types of walls, 3 types of doors, and 3 types of floors. Describe what is overwetting. Outline 4 methods that are used